All right, Nathan, I just asked you a question, and I asked it in a pretty roundabout way, but I think the easiest way I can re ask the question now is to say, how can seconds have a better relationship with a scale of 10?
Yes. Most of the time, the issue with seconds and the scale of 10 is that seconds do enough research to actually know what 10 is. On a
Mm-hmm.
scale of 0 to 10 regarding competence, we generally try to understand what 10 is. We feel like often we get to like a 5 or 6 on a scale of 10. And then the difference between 6 and 10, where we are and where the absolute top is sort of our bright line of shame instead of recognizing how far we've come. We don't think that we've come that far because we misunderstand how the distribution curve of competence works. We think that it works like this, like a normal bell curve. That's not how it works. How it actually works is you start at 0 and then you drop almost all the way down to the bottom to go to 1. And so by the time you're at 6 out of 10, you're in the top 90th percentile of any human being in that particular skill. And so, like, instead of drawing 6 out of 10 with a bright line of shame, it actually is insanely awesome that you made it to 6. You could walk in any room and you are going to have to compete with potentially one other person if you're like at the top end already.
It was a fascinating conversation. If you want to hear more about that conversation or anything else that How to Be Second puts out, you can find us on all the podcasts, also YouTube, and you can find us on LinkedIn.